Hey, this is Chris, and I am chucking dice. I appreciate you watching my video. I realize it has been a while. I have been slammed. I am going to move my chip rack down here. Starting with a $300 bankroll today. I have been playing with a strategy that some might call wild, but I wanted to show it to you today, and I'm going to just see how it goes. So what I call this is, I call this the playing the outside strategy, and I've been practicing a little bit. I even played it at the casino with pretty good results. The reason is because the outside pays better, and I'm going all the way outside to include a horn. And normally a lot of people play 66 inside, and I had some experience playing 66 inside that basically just kept losing because I kept rolling outside numbers. And so I wondered if you could play better by playing from the outside. So I just decided to give it a try. Now, what I'm doing on this particular strategy is I'm going to do it on random rollers, and I'm going to shoot the dice myself. I like to practice that way. It gives me one shot at it myself, two shots with random rollers, and we'll see, depending on how long each roll goes. I may do that just once through, but I'm going to show you how this works. So I'm going to set it up with 66. Well, it's really not 66. It's more than that, but 15 each on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. So that's 60 right there. And then I am putting $10 on the horn high ace deuce. Horn high ace deuce. Why? Well, I got to pick one, and I just decided to pick the ace deuce. So the horn high ace deuce gives you $70 at risk, and instead of 66 inside, you're playing the outside and looking to win that way. So I'm going to start with no pass line or don't pass because I am the random shooter. So this is not me shooting. And we'll see how this goes. I'm off on the come out. I just prefer to stay off on the come out and match the rhythm of the table. You can work the come out if you like to. It's really bad if you hit one of those numbers while you're not working. But I put this $10 horn high ace deuce out here, but I'm not working it. But obviously at this point I have to pay that. From this point on, that is out there every roll. It's a one roll bet. So that's how it goes. And let's just see what happens here. Randomly rolling this, and we'll see. There's a hard 4. Obviously, if you're random rolling, you're going to get the random rolls. And if you shoot the dice, you should be able to control the dice a little bit. But that's completely just depends on how things are going. So, okay, so $10 lost on the horn high ace deuce. I have 3 red chips on the 4. That's going to pay 27. So I'm just going to get red chips, and I'm going to put 10 of them back on the horn high ace deuce, and I am going to rack. You know what? Actually, yeah, I'm going to rack this first one. Rack the first one. There's a yo 11. All right. So, I think I know what I was doing. So I'm racking anytime an inside number hits, and I'm pressing up if I hit a horn. That's a yo 11. So a horn high ace deuce with $10 on it is like having $2 on the horn high ace or the horn high yo. So having $2 on that is going to win $30 minus the 8 that it takes to keep that up. So that's going to be a $22 win. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pocket the $2, and I'm going to press up these 1 unit. Now I'm at, I've got $80 inside, right? Okay. Keeping the $10 horn high ace deuce, and we're ready to go. 10 down on the end. All right, good. Easy 10. Now I feel like in my practices and at the table, this actually hits more than you would think because it's better than a field. The only numbers I'm not covering are the 6 and the 8. So all I've got that I lose on is I lose my horn on the 6 or the 8, and obviously I lose everything on the bad number. So that's going to be a 10 with 4 red chips on it. That is $36 win. So again, I'm going to take red chips, and I'm going to get, I think, let's see, there's 25, 35, and one is 36. So that's a $36 win. I know I could have bought that. I could have bought it, but I'm not going to yet. I'm going to take $10 to replace the horn high ace deuce, and I'm going to collect this because it was a hit on the in the box numbers. Just randomly rolling this, and there's a four hard. That's going to be another $36 win. I lose the horn high ace deuce, but I get paid 36. There's 25, 35, and one is 36. I'm going to collect that. And oops, I need to replace the horn high, $10 horn high ace deuce. 5 fever. That's another outside hit. 415. So I'm going to lose the horn high. But now 4 units on the 5 is going to get paid 28. So there's a quarter. And 3. So again, I like the outside numbers because they pay better. Obviously, there's a little more risk, but not really. For me, I like to play 66 inside. There's an 8 hard. That is the point. 8 hard. So on the point, it doesn't cost me, well, I forgot to put my $10 horn high ace deuce up. So let me just make that honest. Horn high ace deuce. I lose my $10 on the horn high ace deuce. Now, playing with the rhythm of the table, I am off, and we're coming out looking for a new shooter, or a new point. There's a 5-2-7. This is why you want to stay off on the rhythm of the table. You get 7s on the come out a lot. You can play it if you want to. I am not. I'm going to hopefully play where those happen on the come outs. There is a 6 hard, a 3, and a 3. All right, so now everything's back on, and I need another $10 horn high ace deuce. And here we go. 0.7. We did a 7.7. All right, so 7 out. That happens. A good long roll, and then we made a point, got another point, and then immediately 7'd out. So I had pressed these up to $80 inside, so I lose all that. And you know what? I am actually just about even. Made a little bit of money. Got some white chips there. So okay, so we are off on the come out. We get a new shooter coming out. And here we go. Oh, dice off the table. Let's get another one. All right, here we go. Dice are out. New point is 6 hard 6. Playing the outside because it pays better out there. Instead of 66 inside, I'm going $4 more. And playing 15 each on the 4, the 5, the 9, and the 10. And $10 going big on a horn high ace deuce. Trying to hit horns, but trying to hit the outside numbers because they pay better. Looking to avoid that number right there. That is a 617. So this is the ultimate bad scenario. We got a 0.7 out. Didn't make anything. Lost $70. But you know what? Again, oftentimes I end up playing 66 inside, and that happens with 66 inside too. So I'm trying to just shift the bets outside where it pays better. Okay, that's kind of my thinking. So I'm going to play with a $15 pass line, and I am going to actually work the horn high ace deuce on my come out because I'm aiming for it a little bit. And I'll tell you what, I am shooting. I'm going to shoot from back here. I'm going to shoot with a 2-1-1-2. This is a dice set I have found to hit outside numbers when it's working for me. I have had other times where it's totally not working for me and I hit a bunch of inside numbers. So either way, that's not bad. But I do feel like I have a slight higher risk for some reason on this set with hitting the bad number. But let's see what happens. Come out, roll. And we got a yo 11. All right, so this is a double payment for me because I'm playing the pass line and the horn high ace deuce with $10 on it, right? So let's get paid on this pass line. That's going to be $15. We'll just rack that up. Now this, again, a yo is like having $2 on the horn high, or having $2 on the 11 and having $8 on everything else. So that's going to pay $30 minus the 8 is going to be $22, right? So I'm just going to take that 22 and rack it. We are on the come out, and we'll celebrate the come out win, and we'll do it again. I play with the 2-1-1-2, and on the 2-1-1-2 set, I'll show you this real quick. The 2-1 and 1-2. So this is what's on top. Well, that's what's on top. It's a 2 and a 1. Can you see that? Maybe you can see this right there. There we go. A 2 and a 1. On the other side, it's got a 2 and a 1. If I flip it over one more, it's got a yo 6-5. One more, and it's got a 6-5. So it's got ace deuce and yos on all four sides of the die, and it tends to roll outside numbers for me. Not all the time, but when I'm rolling right, it does. And I'm not the best shooter. So there's an 8. All right, so we did get an inside number, which is okay when I'm shooting. If I end up getting that number again, I just make the pass line, right? So it's not terrible. But I put 15 on the pass line because if it had been a 4, 5, 9, or 10, I would have just left this as 15 and I'd have saved myself some money up top. But I did not. So we're going to go back. I need some change. Oh, I need to go 66 or $60 outside action, and I actually need a little more change here, and $10 on the horn high ace deuce. I'm not going to play with any odds, not doing any of that. Okay, dice are out. 4, 3, 1, easy 4. Easy 4, all right. And that's, again, that 4. I'm going to lose the ace deuce, and I'm going to get paid 28. And I'm going to replace the ace deuce, horn high ace deuce. And I am going to rack the rest. Again, when I hit the outside numbers, I'm going to collect. If I hit the horn numbers, I will press. All right, dice are out. Oh, too hot. Ouch. 10, hard. All right. Well, sometimes you launch the dice and you get a break. That was a hard 10. All right, so we lose the horn high ace deuce, and that 10 is going to pay 28. So there's 25, 26, 27, 28. Going to replace the $10 horn high ace deuce, collect the 15, and reload. Dice are out, as they say. Oh, that was a crazy bounce. We got a 5, 4, 1, another outside number, 4, 1, 5. All right, so that 5 has 3 on it. That's going to pay 21. Lose the horn high ace deuce again. You might say, you're bleeding a lot with that $10 horn high ace deuce. And yes, I agree. It's not good when it doesn't hit, but it is good when it does. It is good when it does. So that's what I'm shooting for. And be nice to hit. Okay, here we go. All right, that's a 6 hard. So this is an inside number, one of the two numbers. Well, really one, because 8 is the point. Got that covered here. Dice rolled there. That was a 3, 3 hard 6. So I'm going to lose the $10. That's where I lose on that one. I don't gain anything. I just lose 10 bucks. And I'm just going to replace that from my rack. I don't want to leave it bare, because as soon as I leave it bare, I'm going to hit it, right? That's when it comes, when you leave it empty. You don't bet it, it comes. Oh, that was a bad roll. And we got a 4, 3, 7 out. All right, so That was not a good roll, but it is what it is. It happens. I lose the $70 that I had out there. Got paid a couple of times, so not the end of the world, but it's not as good as it could have been. So, I lose the pass line, and let's go one more time with a random roller coming out. Let's see, we got a hard 4. All right, so when you're not the shooter in this strategy, when I'm not the shooter, I don't care about the point as much because I'm going to cover it anyway. I think I need some change. All right, 3 units on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. $10 on the horn high ace deuce. And we're looking for some outside numbers. 10 hard 10, 5 and a 5. That is going to pay, lose the horn high ace deuce. It's going to pay 28. I'm going to collect 15 and put 10 back on the horn high ace deuce. 9 Nina, center field 9. 3 and a 6. That 9 is going to pay 21. I'm going to lose the horn high ace deuce, so I'll replace that with another $10. Collect the 11. Here we go. We got a 5 and a 2, 7 out. All right. No problemo. Well, I say no problemo. The only problemo is that my bankroll is not very big. I like to practice the way I play, and I do not play with a very big bankroll. So that was not ideal. I'm going to exchange my stack of white chips for $20 and reload that over here. All right, so let's go one more time. Random. You know what? I'm just going to go straight. This guy passed. We're going to see if we can make a go at it. I'm going to be the shooter again, and we are going back with the horn high ace deuce and $10 on, or $15 on the pass line. Let's just go straight back to me shooting. The other random guy, he did not like the way he shot, and he passed the dice again. So I'll get one more shot in. Dice are out. AC deucey. All right. So it's not the most ideal. I'd rather have a yo or even a 2 or 12, but ace deuce has the horn high ace deuce on it. I lose the pass line, so that's why it's not as ideal as it would have been, but whatever. We lose the 15, and the horn high ace deuce has $4 on it, so that's going to pay 60. Right? It's got $4 on the horn high and 6 on everything else. It's going to pay 60, but I need the $6 to come off of this, so it's actually going to pay 54. All right, 50 and 4 ones. That's how that's going to pay. Cool. I'll just take the 10 and leave that there. I'll put 15 from my rack back on the pass line. I'll collect the $50, and that's the way we'll do it. Okay, dice are out. And we got a 5. All right. This is what I was talking about earlier. Since I've got a 5, I am going to not place that. I'm going to get some change because I might even need more than that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 75. All right, so we'll get one more green chip. 75 and change. And $60 on, well, I guess I'm not covering the 5. $60 minus the 5. And I'm going to put that. I need $10 on the horn high ace deuce. And the rest of it I'm just going to rack for now. And I'll let this 15 on the pass line suffice on that front. All right. Here we go. 9, Nina. All right. 6 to 3, 9. Lose the horn. Get paid 21. 10 back on the horn high ace deuce. Rack the 11. And here we go. Aces. All right. That's why we play the horn. Double the bubble, but we don't got anything to bubble, but we do have a horn high ace deuce. So that horn high ace deuce, it's like having $2 on the horn. So that's going to pay 30 times 2 is 60, minus the $8 that it takes to keep up. So that's going to pay 52. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and I'm going to press up the 4, the 9, and the 10, 1 unit. And I'm going to go ahead and put $10 in odds behind the 5 and leave that horn up. All right. And we got back-to-back aces. Perfect. I should have pressed that horn. Ace, ace again. All right. So again, that's going to pay 50. It's going to pay 60 minus 8, so 52. And I'm going to get change for one of those. And I'm going to press up one more here. 2 more in odds. Rack the quarter. And I think I've got a quarter on the 4, so I'm going to buy that for $1. I got a quarter on the 10, so I'm going to buy that for $1. And I got a quarter here on the 9, so I'm going to place that. All right. Still got the $10 ace deuce that stayed up, and here we go. 6, easy 6. Nothing there, nothing home. That's going to lose the horn high ace deuce, and I'm just going to replace that with another $10 horn. And the dice are back out. Three, 1, 4. All right. Easy 4. 3 and a 1. It's going to lose the horn. However, the 4 has a bot. This bot is for 25, so that's going to win 50. Minus $1 in vig to keep it up. We'll just rack the 50, but I need change, so I need to replace the horn high. That's going to allow me to pocket $40. All right. I know you might say I'm spending too much on the horn, and maybe I am. I could tame that down a little bit. I could do a $4 horn every time. That'd be plenty. I'm just trying to win bigger on numbers that I feel like I can roll an above average time. There's a 5, 2, 7 out. All right, so 7 out, and I think that'll be the end of this video. I do need to get one posted, and if I don't post this one, then I don't know how long it'll be until I'm able to again. So, all right, so I lost all this. That's fine, $75, but I was able to press that up, hitting those horn numbers. And let's just see where we're at. I don't know what happened here, but I feel like I had a little bit of success, but not a lot. I'm down a little bit. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 and a quarter and $20 and some white chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so 240-ish. So I'm down 60, $55, something like that. Yeah, if I had been able to hit a little bit more, if I had played the horn at a $5 level instead of $10, that might have made a little bit of a difference. I don't know, but I like the idea of avoiding the 6 and 8, pushing the 66 outside to make it 60 outside instead of 66 inside. You still have the 5 and 9, and yes, you still hit the 6 and 8, but even random rolling, you're hitting a lot of 4, 5, 9, and 10s. If you can do it long enough to avoid the bad number, and maybe if you play a smaller horn, or you could even just avoid the horn altogether, just leave the horn off of here and just play the 4, 5, 9, and 10. I feel like this could be a successful strategy. So I might play around with this a little more. I'm pleased with what I'm seeing, and I might try to develop this option a little bit better. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.